Okay, this is my tutorial on how to fix the awaiting connection problem on cod4. Now, or WA Now you're going to go on to this link. I'll put in the description, and it says disable any firewall security features within your router. Now this is what I did to fix my awaiting connection problem, and I fixed it by disabling the firewall security. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go to your command prompt. If you already know how to get into your router, then if you know your IP, then you can put it in. If you don't, you can go to, you write in config and then slash all ip config. Sorry, you're gonna have to write ip config, not config, ip config and slash all. Now you're gonna put it in, and you should go up and you should see your DHCP server or the default gateway. Now mine is 10.0.0.2. Now you're going to take that and you're going to open a window and put this in 10.0.0.2. You're going to put that in, and then you're going to wait, and this is going to come up. Now you're going to put in admin and admin. Now you put this in for, well, that would be usual. The default is usually that. If that doesn't work, then you just put admin for the username and nothing for the password, or nothing for the username and admin for the password, or just nothing at all. But it should be admin and admin, and you're going to say OK. Now I have 1,400,000G, and it depends what type you have, but you should be able to find your firewall. You're going to go to, if you've already found it, if you know where it is. If you have 1,400,000G, then you're going to go to advanced, click advanced. I just clicked it. Then you're going to configuration, firewall, and general settings. And here usually you'll see enabled here, enabled, and enabled. Before this was all enabled, and you're going to click disabled, and put that all on disabled, so you completely disable it. Then you're going to apply, and when that's finished, well, then it should work. Then you can just go to Call of Duty and it'll work. You can go to Call of Duty and the game will work and it'll be fine. You'll be able to play multiplayer and all that. But if this doesn't work, then you can do other things like set port forwarding on your router and IP internet protocol address on your PC. This game uses post UDP, but this is for the Black Ops, but that won't help. But for cod4, you're going to go configuration again, and if the router doesn't work, don't do this also unless you're going to put make your own server, or like unless you're going to make your own server on cod4. But otherwise you don't need to do it if this worked. Once you've done this, then you just hit apply. You can go out and play and it'll work. But if it doesn't, then you'll go to your configuration, virtual server, port forwarding, and here you're going to most routers won't have it like this. If it's not a billion, it won't be like this. But what you can look at a video for your router. But if it's a billion, and I've already port forwarded these, and it has to be TCP and UDP, and the external port will be 28960 and 28960 and the redirect port is, and then yeah, you're gonna put in that 28960 inside the external port, redirect port, and your internal IP address if you know it. My one is 10.0.0.6. It won't give you it most of the time the first time. You're gonna do the same thing with command prompt. Put in ipconfig again /all, and it should be here. That should be it. That should be your IP address under the IPv4 address. That works for me. Then you're going to add it, and it's going to come up here. Also, I'll make another video on how to do that, on how to make it. There's other things you have to do for making an internet server in Call of Duty. Okay, when you're finished with that, with the port forwarding, you can port forward if that didn't work. If it still doesn't work, then you can place your PC in a DMZ of your router. And how to do that, it's in the virtual server, also edit DMZ, and you're going to put in your your IPv4, the same one inside. Mine is 10.0.0.106, and you can then you enable it, press apply, and then it'll work. If that doesn't work, then you can disconnect your router and try the game. But if you disconnect your router, then that won't work. Anyway, those ones that I've done should work, and then your game should work. Otherwise, I don't know what your problem would be. Wait, let's look at other things. Port, please away that file. But if you disconnect it, it's not going to work. So because you're going to have no internet. But those what I've just done should work. But for me, it was to disable, which I said was in firewall, general settings, and you'll just disable all of it. It depends what router you have. You just find your firewall and you disable it, and that will work. This was mainly for Ghost mw2. Do you like fish? That was what he asked for, and then it should work, and you can go on the game and it'll work. And I'll go into the game now. Okay, this is the video. Now it should be working. Should be fine. This is one of my favorites. Local. The local will be working even if it is blocking most of the time. And internet, you can refresh and these will come up. There should be more, unless you have you've taken off Punkbuster. My Punkbuster for some reason doesn't work. If anyone else could help me with that, it would be helpful. But it doesn't work with PB setup. It doesn't update. Someone else is blocking it. Not my firewall. Something's blocking it. That's not working. Modes, I don't want modes. I just want normal. And you'll just leave it like that, and it'll be fine. And you'll get all these. And it should work. And I'll just join one. Like let's join one. This one should be working. Okay. Just wait. When I'm recording, it goes a bit slower. Also, my internet's a bit slower while I'm recording. And you'll just go on and you'll take a G36C. This is a pretty dumb server. There's so many guys, you can't kill anyone. So yeah, you just go around and kill guys. Play out the game. My ping is pretty high right now, 329. But since this is recording plus on higher graphics than I usually put it on, that ping is higher and my internet speed is slow. Just leave the game. That game wasn't very good. And then you can play and it'll be fine. So that should be working for you. Now, as I said, when you join the game, if Punkbuster doesn't work for me, modes, just take all and it'll be fine. All your multiplayer options, Punkbuster yes. Even though it doesn't work for me, enable console, you must say yes. voice chat, you can say yes if you want, all the different things for your multiplayer options, and it'll be working fine. So that should be working. Now if you have any other problems, just comment below. Ghost mw2, tell me if it worked. Since you subscribed, you should get the video. Tell me if it worked below. If it didn't work, then tell me that, and I'll try to figure out what was wrong. Okay. Thank you for watching, and watch my other videos other video tutorials on how to fix certain things on games, and my gameplay on Call of Duty and other games. So thank you. Jean-Luc out.